Today, I'm going to be making matzo ball soup for the first time. This is a matzo ball and soup mix, easy to prep, classic matzo ball soup, the perfect mix to create your favorite dish. It says comfort soup, no artificial colors or preservatives. This was sent to us from Matthew, so thank you very, very much to Matthew. All you need to make this is 2 tablespoons of oil and 2 eggs. So I'm opening the box here, and you have 2 packets. So, okay, this says soup mix number 2. So you want to put that to the side. Right now we want to use this. And we're going to put this and our oil and eggs into this bowl and combine them together. And then we're going to put this in the refrigerator and let it chill in the refrigerator for 15 minutes. Matzo ball mix in the refrigerator. While that's in the refrigerator for 15 minutes, you want to take 10 cups of water. There's 10 cups of water in this pan. And you want to take your soup mix. It says soup mix number 2. And you want to add it to the pan. And you're going to bring this to a brisk boil. So stir it in and bring it to a brisk boil. My soup mix is boiling. It's really boiling. So you want to get your hands wet, and you take your matzo balls out of the refrigerator, and then you form them into 1 tablespoon ball. What do you think, Kevin? Is that good?
It should make 9 to 12.
9 to 12. So I'm not sure. I'm really bad with sizes. So you take this and you drop it.
Get a little closer.
Drop it into your soup. We probably ought to turn the light on over the stove so you can see a little bit better with the next one. Okay.
Or put it on that spoon and sit in there gently.
So here's another one. Okay. I'll use the spoon. There we go. I believe if I've counted correctly, I got exactly 9. I'm pretty sure. So now what you want to do is turn your temperature down to simmer, and you want to cover this with a lid and let it simmer for 20 minutes. Okay, this has been simmering for 20 minutes. This is how they look. So I am going to get Kevin and I some in a bowl, and we'll be right back. So we have our matzo balls here. So this says there's just something about a simple bowl of chicken matzo ball soup that satisfies and nourishes like nothing else. It is traditional and simple comfort food. I do have to say that they say chicken matzo ball. Nowhere here does it ever mention chicken.
It even says
on the side it is lactose free and vegetarian.
Yeah, so there's no chicken.
No chicken. It doesn't say in the directions to add chicken. It doesn't say anything about chicken. So I don't know why they said on the back that about chicken.
Does it say that in the front? Does it just say matzo ball?
It says matzo ball soup. So I don't know why on the back when they describe it as there's nothing like a bowl of chicken, because this is not chicken.
No, this is the vegetarian version.
This is the vegetarian version, yeah. This is, they're distributed out of New Jersey. It is 45 calories for about 1 matzo ball. No artificial colors or preservatives. And it says 2 packets, but that just is the 2 packets you get. It's not like 2 servings.
Well, really the only thing you're adding oil and milk and eggs to it.
Oil and eggs, yeah.
For anybody in the South that's had chicken and dumplings, this is very similar to it.
Okay. Well, thank you for the warning.
Tammy loves wet bread, just to let you know. loves it. Just wants everything to be wet and soggy. Yum,
Okay.
yum.
Yeah, that's the reason why I don't eat chicken and dumplings, because it's wet bread. That's what it is. It's wet bread. You know what? It is wet bread, but
It's firm.
I do like the flavor.
Yeah.
The flavor is delicious.
The flavor's
And
good.
if you put some, if you had chicken in that bowl with some celery and maybe even some hunky onion, some diced onion, but coarsely diced onion, I think that would be delicious. I actually think this tastes really good.
Yeah.
And it
I think
doesn't
good.
bother me.
No, I think it's good too. It's different texture than a dumpling is, just for if you want to know the truth.
I think so,
dumpling
too.
is more of a like a flour biscuit. It's just flour and egg and water basically mixed together. So it has a biscuit cut consistency. Matter of fact, you can buy canned biscuits, tear off pieces of it, throw it in Campbell's chicken noodle soup, and it makes dumplings. This is a different texture. The dumpling itself is a denser, I don't know, it's not gritty because it started out kind of gritty like...
Yeah, it felt gritty on my
Like,
hands. It felt...
breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel gritty when you're eating it. It's still very soft, but it's more like a loaf of bread kind of texture. It's just got wet.
I could just eat
The broth.
the broth. I
Yeah.
love the broth. The
Broth
broth,
has a good flavor.
if you've ever bought a can of Campbell's chicken noodle soup, that's I mean, just a regular can, not Progresso or anything, Campbell's chicken noodle soup, because it has a good amount of seasoning in it. That's exactly what
It's not as salty, which is probably a good thing.
maybe not quite as, but I still think it has a good amount in it.
Yeah.
I love the broth. I don't mind the matzo balls either.
No, they're
It's
actually
not
good.
something that I personally would make all the time, just because I'm not into wet bread. But I could absolutely eat that. Like if I went to somebody's house and they
were
served that,
Yeah.
I would have no issue at all
No,
in that.
it's good.
I think it has a delicious flavor, and even though it doesn't have meat in it, the broth tastes like it would.
Yeah, it tastes like it would have had chicken in it. But
Yeah.
It doesn't. It's just, I guess it's just the seasoning.
Yeah, it actually, like I said, it tastes like Campbell's chicken noodle soup. It tastes like it had, like chicken noodle soup does have a little, you might find a couple
traces
pieces
of chicken.
Yeah, in that's a good word, traces of chicken in that can. This really does taste like it has chicken in it. So
Yeah, I
think
was
it's
fully
great.
expecting it to have chicken bouillon, like in the ingredients, but it doesn't, and it's
No.
vegetarian or vegan or whatever it was. So that's cool.
I really do like this though, Matthew, and thank you so much for sending it to us. I didn't even know I didn't know anything about matzo ball soup, so this is a first for us. So I hope you all enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.